It's official, we haven't been through a lock for 3 years. Didn't really intend on doing it anytime soon, but haven't been in one of these for a while. Oh yeah, I'm inside a lock. Pounds 3/4 full. That chap there next to the wife is an absolute gentleman. Hi there, welcome back to the channel, welcome to a brand new video. And since I last saw you, approaching Atherstone Flight, a lot has happened. I've visited the town, of course, so you may have seen this in other videos, but I've taken in some of the restoration aspects around the local area, obviously on my favourite canal, the Ashby Canal, as you can see here, up at Moira and at Measham. And then down on the Trent and Mersey Canal, where I am headed in this video. Currently at Atherstone Flights, we're going to be ascending the locks down to Grendon, and then hopefully in this video up to Alvercote. Come and journey with me again as I take in the splendour of this part of the Coventry Canal. Thanks for watching, enjoy. And if you stick with me to the very end of the video, there's something exciting in store. Well, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining us again for the latest instalment. I'm in the lock. My friend from Derby's over there, and I'm going down there. Ooh, Atherstone Flight right at the top. 11 beautiful locks, and very, very iffy and dicey descent because there's no water. Fantastic. Here we go. Hey, look at this. Locks.
Would you like to pass me clothes? I'm getting a big dump.
Lots of lovely locks and empty pounds. Trish, look, showing a few people the do's and don'ts and the operation of the lock gate. She loves it. Never see anybody in the back gardens. I know it's raining, but you never see anybody in the back gardens. Oh, wow. I know. Atherstone Flight. Look, look. Oh, I'm excited. It's great to be going through locks again. Never thought I'd hear myself say that. So we've got through 3 locks fairly quickly. On to the 4th. Take a while. Depending on the water levels, some of the water levels recently have been so low. Even with all the rain that we've had. Some of the pounds through this particular section of locks we're in now have been quite low. So when you're going through locks, it's very important that you work together. Very important, and you have a routine. And if you're on your own, you'd have to climb up them steps there up to the top, so you'd have to go down the side of your boat or climb on the top to get there, to get to where the lovely lady is right now. That's what you call a leaky lock. Not really bad, but not brilliant. Nice to be getting through the locks with other boaters that are experienced with handling locks. Always a good thing, that. Yeah, when you've got 2 lovely ladies helping you as well, that's even better. A boat and a pub. What more could you ask? Oh, and it's somebody's birthday on that boat as well. What's this up above? Sometimes it takes a lot of you know what to you know what. Ooh, look at that bad boy coming along the side of it, look. Up and the down, down and the up. Oh look, the lock's having a wee wee. And of course it would have been very rude of me if I didn't reciprocate. That's the sail at the back end of the boat, which is higher than the rest of the boat because of the prop shaft. Hangs over that when the water is draining from the lock that will tip the boat and sink it from the front. Yeah, I've seen that. It's not nice. Had some fun in that lock. Got stuck because the new gates don't fully open. Shoddy contractor work. So the fenders all had to come up on the side of the boat. I had to take them off, then I was able to get through. Could say, because my coat had to come off, it's all part of the fun of boat life. So that's 11 locks in 2.5 hours, as we kind of predicted really. A few of them were already set for us, 3 in fact, so that wasn't bad, and there was a lot of assistance. There's a festival going on up at Atherstone. We saw a couple of people that we know, people that we've not seen for about 4 years, which was nice, and they're going up to the festival at Atherstone, so, or unofficial, it's an unofficial, I'll get it out in a minute, it's an unofficial, that's Heidi there playing a new video, it's an unofficial festival. There used to be a festival there years ago, but there isn't anymore. But look at this. Don't you just love linear moorings? 430 metres of them here at Grendon Wharf. It's lovely and picturesque. Nice linear moorings, but sadly, no vacancies. Beyond Grendon, out of the area now. A lot happier. Yeah, far much happier, thankfully. But there was one other little task I needed to perform. The tiller was rattling a little bit. You know what that means. Oh, the pleasures of boat life. So I've had to release the weed hatch. Yeah, there it is, look, there's the hatch. Right, look at that little lot that was round the prop. Oh, it was juddering like hell. I've got tie wraps, it looks like fishing wire and all sorts, an old mat, so, in a plastic bag. But I've got it all off. It only took me 5 minutes, so, but I've got a jizzy arm now, or as Heidi would say from the pirate boat, there's jism everywhere. So here's a previous experience with the weed hatch. Guess what, I just pulled up from the prop shaft. Thought it was the gearbox at first, but it wasn't. It was this bad boy. So I've got something wrapped around my prop shaft, and I lost all power going under a bridge. Not the best place to lose all power going under a bridge. I lost power before I went under the bridge, well before. I drifted, I tried to come into the side. 2 whacking great big wasps' nests prevented me from doing that, so I had to pull the boat right back. And now I'm in the process of relieving the prop shaft of, I think it's a t-shirt. Let's go and have a look. The weed hatch is off. Ooh, just look at all that gunge. And you can't really see inside there. It's a bit murky. You can see my phone, look, see the reflection. But I've actually felt in there and I've already got to the root of the matter. Just need these. Looks like a bed liner cover of somebody's bed. Unbelievable. This is the corpse that caught my prop shaft, this old dog bed. I'm going to place it in this bag. I'm going to drop it off at our earliest convenience, possibly on the way back at the A5 bridge, where there's a rubbish point. Wow. Well, I think I've earned my case of beer for the day, removing that. Luckily, not an all-day job, not the gearbox. All sorts of things, scenarios fly through your head in that situation, but I'm going to do the honourable thing now, do what people are supposed to do, and that's chuck things away. Take your rubbish with you, never leave it on the canal side, and never throw it off bridges, which is what some people do, for whatever reason, personal, religious or otherwise. Just remember, there are people other than yourself. Just take it from me, don't change your surroundings to suit your expectations of them. Just take them in and enjoy them so that everyone else can enjoy them as well. So That's not bad for a rant from me, is it? Right, well, at least that only took half an hour, and now I can get back underway. Mind you, having said that, it didn't take half an hour because I got to bridge 19 on the Ashby, and then I pulled it back. Bearing in mind at bridge 18, there was a load of material that had been pulled out and stacked up at the side of the bridge, including an old metal jerry can. And I thought, wow, that can't be out the canal, surely. It must have been, given the size of what I've just pulled off my prop. So kudos to the boat for allowing me to get underway again in the next 20 minutes. I'm going to have a cup of tea first. It's an excuse for the dogs to be toileted. It's not the best mooring position. I'm currently about 3 foot off the Amco, which isn't really bad. So that's it, rant over. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. Final thoughts for this video. I see this is a rebuttal really, because I'm seeing videos on here on the live. A couple of people that have put on how expensive is it on a boat now. Well, you left the life, so why are you bothered how much it's worth to live on a boat? I live on a boat. I've been living on a boat for 9 years almost, so I know how expensive it is against having a freehold or having a property like a house, bricks and mortar in a fixed position. Nobody wants that. I mean, who wants to live in a house? Christ, it's horrible. Some of the places are horrible. And with that being said, there's other videos on here. You know, I like to try to inject a bit of fun into this life because it is fun. It is so... I can't put it into words how... I can't put it into words, all right? I could put it into words if I lived in a house, you know, off a flea-bitten street in some grotty city or town. I could put that into words quite easily. But then there's these other channels as well that, you know, it's so depressing on the canals, and, you know, we got kicked off the towpath, or somebody threatened us. Will you stop painting a bad life of living on a narrowboat? Will you just stop it? Will you stop putting people off that want to come into this community and actually experience it for themselves? You're putting them off. There's no reason to be put off. It's a great life. You'll meet great people. There are retired people. There are people that work for a living. We've got barristers. We've got pilots that fly aircraft to foreign countries and come back. There are all sorts of people, blue-collar guys like myself, living on the canals. It's probably one of the best experiences you'll ever have. Just be selective of what channels you watch. Not necessarily this one, but hey, you'll find nothing but fun here and the gentle life. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you did this with your favourite narrowboating channel, I'm sure that they would appreciate it just as much as I do. And if you were to hit that bell for notifications to receive future videos, kindly do so now.